Hey, what's up, Sagittarius? Let's get into a read here. Hope you guys are doing well, and let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. What energies are coming in for Sagittarius here? And of course, these are general reads. Take what resonates, leave the rest out. What's going on for Sagittarius here? What messages does Sagittarius need to know here? We're going to start off this reading with the Eight of Swords here. I got Temperance being your challenge here, Sag. That is your energy. We have the Magician coming into the reading here. What is the focus area for Sagittarius? What is Sagittarius focusing on here? We have the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. So this energy is kind of showing me, Sag, there's definitely the Magicians here, right? So there's a sense of, you are manifesting things or wanting to create things here, but there's a blockage. Eight of Swords is a card of unable to move forward in a certain direction. Your focus is the Two of Pentacles. So there could be a lot going on here, not really making a choice just yet. There is some ideas floating for some of you guys. There's something like that here. The Temperance being your challenge, it's just like, it's that feeling of wanting to get things in motion here, Sag. Hangman underneath here as well. Pisces energy. What is your possibilities here for Sagittarius? What is your possibilities here for Sagittarius? We have the Ace of Cups. So there is, if you guys are feeling like, and Queen of Wands underneath here, if you guys are feeling like there is some sort of roadblock or any sort of blockages, or you feel like you're unable to get things in motion, like maybe you're trying to start something new, but it's not consistent. If this is a worked out thing, maybe you're trying to, focus more on your health here, and then some days are good, some days are bad. It's that type of energy as well. But there is this feeling within you here, Sagittarius, that you do want to break free from something here. Now, I don't know if this is breaking free into just focusing on yourself with the Ace of Cups. This could be just opening up to new love here with that Ace of Cups. I do see the Queen of Wands, so she has her eyes on something here, right? It doesn't matter male or female. It's just a sense of being bold, courageous here, Sagittarius. Let me see the near future energy for you. What is the near future? The Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy coming out here in the near future. Eight of Wands, fast changes, communication too. So I don't know if this is waiting on some sort of communication, some news here, but I do feel like something is coming in fairly quick for you here in the near future. Let me see your power, your feelings here, Sagittarius. What is going on? The Ten of Pentacles. All right, so I am using a new mic. I have my mic here next to me. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's not connected. So I'm trying a different mic here that is, it's a Rode clip on here. So hopefully you guys can hear me. But if not, I don't know. I mean, this is gonna be. But anyway, I just got some new mics so I could be outside and start doing some readings without carrying a lot of things here. Because I don't know if you remember, for those that are hanging around for a long time, but I did do some readings at the beach, just something at a different environment. It just feels like I can't, I gotta change the scenery here, and so anyway, let me know how that sounds in the comments here. But Ten of Pentacles in your power here, Sagittarius. I want to say, it's you focusing on your foundation, right? I feel like there's a lot of things here with that Ten of Pentacles. I feel like it's more to tie in. Yeah, it does tie in with foundation and building something here, but it feels more family, creating something very stable for yourself. You make commitments as well, right? With the Ten of Pentacles. This is wanting to be financially stable here in the future. Focusing on creating something. Look, the Magician with the Ten of Pentacles, wanting to create something bigger for yourself, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Your energy lately has been, starting to move into creating things that make you feel good, right? And in the near future, we do have something being created here. This could also be for some of you guys, the Ace of Cups with the Eight of Wands, that idea starts to show up for you, okay? Judgment underneath here. Let me see the environment for Sagittarius. What is the environment for Sag here? The Five of Pentacles, all right? So kind of ties into the Two of Pentacles, kind of ties into the Eight of Swords, right? The environment is like, maybe, where things are, how I've been doing things hasn't been really turning out the way I want. It doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong here, Sag. It's just that I feel like you're being pulled to look at what you need to let go of. For others of you, could be just more taking that chance Because again, the Eight of Swords is just that restrictive energy, feeling like, something may not move in the direction that you want. And the Five of Pentacles is like this unable to make a decision. Two of Pentacles, right? I don't feel like, Sagittarius, you're around a group of people that are going to tell you what to do. And I don't feel like you want that either, right? So that Five of Pentacles tells me that there's something here brewing for you that is solely for yourself. Feels very alone, but at the same time, it's like this is something you need to do. So this could be simply for a lot of you guys, maybe you're teachers, wanting to help or wanting to be a teacher in some way, or maybe you guys are studying to learn something to teach other people. That's the type of energy that I'm getting here. It doesn't feel like you're not good enough, Sag. It just feels like you need to kind of open up and do it the way you want it done. Maybe there's a sense of not wanting to look at others and copy, right? So there's a sense of breaking free and doing it your unique way, right? Page of Pentacles underneath here. So let me see the hopes and fears for you, Sagittarius. What is the hopes and fears? We have the King of Cups. And what is the potential outcome here for Sagittarius? What is the potential outcome for Sagittarius? We have the Page of Wands. So there is some sort of new journey here for you, Sagittarius, with the Page of Cups underneath. I don't feel like I need to clarify much here, Sag. I feel like with the King of Cups, it is a card of, he is very intuitive, right? And I feel like you're in your hopes and fears, it's more of a decision-making time for you. So when we saw that Hangman card earlier underneath the deck, and I flipped in the beginning of the video, if you can speak today, Neil, it kind of felt like there was a sense of you needing to take some sort of time. I feel like, it's kind of a broken record lately. I feel like the energy has been like this for a couple of weeks, maybe even months. But I feel like whatever decision that is coming your way here, Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands, this is going to be very life-changing for you. And I feel like it's going to be in your environment, Ten of Pentacles here. And I feel like it's going to take you towards a Ten of Pentacles energy. Now, when that happens, what happens is everything around you changes, right? So this is, you could be meeting someone new. This is, maybe a commitment is getting deeper and you want to, move into something long-term here, marriage, buying a house together, family, all that other stuff. And I don't feel like you're jumping into anything, but I do feel like with the Magician being here, slowly something is brewing, something is manifesting for you. And I feel like you're going to start to see Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, kind of what this might look like. And I feel like it's going to excite you here, Sagittarius. I think maybe that's why the challenge here is Temperance, because it's a card of balance, it's a card of patience. It is your energy here, Sagittarius. So it's a sense of having faith in what is being created for you. I feel like your message here would be more, to understand that what you're doing here is moving into a direction that you want, and maybe it's not as fast as you want here, but the near future, I do feel like you're going to start to see some changes, which is going to bring some sort of new ideas, a creative situation here. Can be love here for you guys too. So I don't know if this is you currently with someone or meet someone new. I do feel like that's in the energy here. For others of you, if you're just, focusing on your career and what you want to do, I just feel like there is this idea that comes in, something here that is a little bit more suiting for you in a way. I don't know how that looks here, but Ace of Cups is a very creative type of energy, something that is makes you feel good emotionally, right? And the King of Cups is sitting over there too. So very intuitive energy here, not really jumping into anything. But I do feel like for some of you guys, you're going to feel a little bit like things are imbalanced. Eight of Swords with the Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, right? So there's a feeling of, maybe this is not going to work out. There is doubt. There's doubt here, all right? And I feel like it's just time to not worry about that, And again, this is going to be up to each individual how you process this, right? But don't reflect back on things here. If you did put your time and energy into something, whatever it is, and it didn't work out, I feel like it's time to really forget that. It's really time to move into something here new, because I do feel like it's showing here that something big is coming for you, or at least a change. Like I said, Page of Cups and the Page of Wands here is a very nice change of something new. It's a page of something here that is a new journey that is starting for you, Sagittarius. And I feel like you're going to start to see that soon, or you guys are in this here. But I just feel like there's this Eight of Swords energy saying, you know, it's a restrictive energy. And I feel like it's weighing you back from any sort of decision making, because you are coming into this reading with the Magician here. So you have the power, Sagittarius. I just feel like there can be this sense of worry. You know, if something's going to work out, you know, maybe things in the past worked out for you, and then, you know, a few months later, a couple of years later, then all of a sudden something, you know, happened. I feel like it goes back to that thing I've said in the past. It's like some things happen for a reason. And I think there is some sort of energy of reminding yourself this, okay? So it could be the full moon that just recently passed here in Libra that is looking at you wanting to make some sort of balance within your life, which is bringing, sometimes when you're looking for balance, it brings some imbalance, right? But that imbalance brings some sort of clarity. I feel like that's the best way to say it. So Sagittarius, that is your reading. If this helps you in any way, let me know. Hit that like button, leave a comment. And if you have not subscribed, you feel like we vibe here, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. And until next time, we'll see you. Guys, have a good one.